In this episode, I do this, and this, and that. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoy, and see you on Season 2, Episode 3 of Down the Line. G'day, welcome back to Down the Line. Today in this episode 3, we're currently at the North Melbourne flyover. Oh, speaking of which, here we go, we got a train. Yeah, so before I was rudely interrupted, we're at the North Melbourne flyover, and this afternoon, in this episode of Down the Line, we're going to go around the city, especially the western side, to see the two, pretty much the two main photo locations you can get to get freight, passenger and suburban trains. So, enjoy. So the first train, the first main train that we're going to get, apart from that comment just trying to interrupt me again, is the Long Island Steel train down to Hastings. It's got two G classes on it from what we can see from the view from here. It's just coming around the curve out of North Dynon at the moment. Sorry, South Dynon. I nearly got it wrong. Sorry, Neil. The first photographic location we're actually at the moment is the North Melbourne flyover. It was launched in 1994 to allow rail fans, like us, to watch trains go through this busy section of Melbourne. We can also see North Melbourne Station, the South Dynon Yard with the Long Island Steel coming out of it, and also we can also see the north end of Southern Cross Station. Alright, the G's are just revving up now. So, here we go. So that rolled steel is on... Thanks. So that rolled steel is on its last part of its journey all the way from Port Kembla in New South Wales down to Hastings in Victoria. Well, Mornington Peninsula, I should say. We are in Victoria. G531 and G541 were on that train. One thing I did forget was running was the Maryvale paper train, which I can see now. It's got AVL, one of 3 that are running on broad gauge now. Sorry, one of 3 lemons that are running in Victoria. So that was VL360 and G515 on 9475 ex Maryvale Freight. As you probably already know, we already saw this freight on episode 3 of season 1. Now it's season 2, episode 3, and we see it again. Coincidence much? G515, the second loco, has just been rebranded as Rail First Asset Management, which is the new company name which bought out Chicago Freight Car Leasing Australia in March of 2021. Nearly forgot that. So normally, being me, I don't usually film velocities. I usually film N classes and steam trains. But this time I think I really should take a video of this, because this is one of the brand new Series 2 velocities with the really wide and stupid cabs on them. Anyway, here it is. Don't you hate it when you forget where the pause button is? So that was VL88. That is the newest of the Series 2 velocities with the stupid wide cabs, which are actually very, very good because they are now accident-proof. Well, not accident-proof, but it's a lot safer than what the cabs on the original velocities were, considering the amount of accidents they've had with lorries. Sorry, trucks. I'm Australian. I forgot I'm not a pom. So another train has just arrived into South Dining Yard. It is 6 PM 7 with a Indian Pacific locomotive leading. I have a feeling it's NR26. This freight train has just come from Perth and it's moving at the moment. NR26 was first painted into Indian Pacific livery in 2007. In 2016, thanks Comage, in 2016 it was repainted into Pacific National livery, and about 2 weeks later given Indian Pacific stickers. It is one of 121 NR class locomotives built between 1996 and 1999. So as you can see, this place is very, very cool. Yeah, thanks again. Good amount of trains every minute or so. I don't think there's even been a slack time here at all day. We're going to be heading over to our next location now. But yeah, this place is very highly recommended. And if you want to get a good amount of trains in a short amount of time, come here. Alright, now we're heading off. We're going to our next location. Anyone can guess where we're going? We're getting on a Williamstown train. I'm going on the Williamstown line, right? I'm so used to Extrapolis, I'm bored out of my mind of them. Now I have to go on one to Williamstown.
Change here for Sunbury services.
Yep, you guessed it. So now we're here at Bunbury Street. There is a railway bridge behind us and a tunnel right there. This is the main freight route for standard gauge trains in and out of the city. So everything from Perth and Sydney and also to those two locations come through here. It's also the second very popular location for photography, especially if we want to see big freight trains. There's a bit of a dead patch at the moment, so we'll just wait and see what happens. Looks like they're doing a bit of track work here. It's only one main line. It looks like it's been out of service for a while, but I'd love to drive one of those diggers on rails. That would be fun. So that was the 9784, sadly is transferred to Spotswood with 8114 leading. Let's get the daylights out of me. I was just watching a Jimmy Reeves video on my phone and I look up and there's this big yellow loco coming straight towards me. And so I got the camera out and just got that shot. The cameraman was running back to the local service station to get that as well. So you always have to be aware, and we're not good at that at all. Especially me. Sorry? What? See, I'm not aware of anything. I laugh at my own jokes too, don't worry. Okay, the green signal that we've got on the main line now is for 8620 X Albury Pass. It's got M464 leading. At the moment, according to the schedule, it's just near Sunshine, so it will be here in about 5 minutes. So this is the Maryvale River. It goes right along the outside of Melbourne. To our west side is east side is the South Dynon rail yards. This waterway has a lot of boat traffic and also is just a pretty scenic and otherwise industrialised area. Another thing that went along the river was this railway line. This is known as the Maryvale River Goods Line. It was used to serve various industries along the river. There was a siding towards our north, just north of the Bunbury Street Bridge, and also behind us there was a briquette factory from memory. Trains started running down here in the early 40s and the line closed in 2009, even though the last train that ran down here was in 1995. Sadly, after over 15 years of disuse, the Maryvale River line is now being removed in some parts, mainly for the Fitzroy Wharf Promenade upgrading, which is currently underway, and also to make way for various trails. The railway line itself is still relatively intact except the rail joints. So, briquette traffic along this stretch of line where was the main rate operation really. B classes used to operate on this section of track between the Maryvale River sidings all the way up to Dandenong, where locos would change over from diesel to electric in the form of the L-class electric locomotives. Insert photo right here. The briquette traffic ceased in the early 90s. And about, I think it was, 1991 or so from memory. But actual rail traffic along here ceased in the mid-1990s. It's been a really nice day so far. The sun's setting now. Yeah, it's been a gorgeous day, especially compared to yesterday, but we won't get into that. We're going to be seeing a light engine transfer now. On the timetable, it was due 5 minutes ago, but yeah, we'll see what it is and see when it comes. That was pretty cool actually. NR1 was leading, the class leader. It was built in 1996 in Newcastle, where the Sprinters were built. So they were doing a light engine transfer from Spotswood to South Dynon for 1 MA5 because it's a Monday. They'll be departing later tonight and see what else we can get. We've gotten a lot more trains than we were actually expecting here, but now that it's getting into the evening, the freight traffic's going to pick up. Alright, our next train is the 1WM4 steel train. It's currently a couple of hours late, so we're just waiting for it now at Bunbury Street. This will probably be our last train before we wrap things up and go home. Right, so they've stopped. So they probably had a red signal. NR6 was the lead loco, LDP 005 the middle loco and its old Progress Rail livery, sorry, new Progress Rail livery, and LDP 003 and its old Locomotive Japan Power livery. This is 1WM4 Wollongong to Melbourne Steel train. This is what is nicknamed the Steely. Over the next couple of years, it may not be running under Pacific National. It may be going under... Why is it going backwards? It might be going under Cube operations in 2023 because the contract may expire with Pacific National, sadly. But so basically, for rail fans, get it while you can. But yeah, as usual, a very cool catch, especially with the steel train. It's always a very, very, very good loco combo at its front, as you saw last time with NR74 and those two newer locos. I can't remember which ones they were. Move! Oh, I told it to what it to do. Look at that! Well, that was an awesome shot, and that concludes our day looking at the two main rail fanning locations in the city of Melbourne. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Down the Line. As usual, please like and subscribe to our videos, and yeah, see you next time, Down the Line.